Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm doing some MCQ playtesting. I'm doing mono red. I'm doing a variation of it where I don't play chain wheelers and I play 3 war bosses and an experimental frenzy instead of them in the main board. And we're seeing how we go. So far we're undefeated, but it doesn't mean the war bosses are really the key thing. But they haven't really hurt. I haven't faced a matchup where I'd rather have chain wheeler instead of war boss too much, maybe against the mirror, but I still beat the mirror anyways, so it didn't really matter. This hand looks pretty decent, especially on the play. Maybe. This is going to be a very short video if my opponent doesn't play anything. Oh, I think he took a risky hand, but we'll find out. Stay tuned. Next time on Dragon Ball Z. Wait, we're playing Magic, not Dragon Ball Z. Oh, it's Mono Zed. Should be fun. Hmm. This is not Pokemon either. This is Magic the Gathering. Even though I am undefeated in my Pokemon career, not like I haven't played a lot of matches. I just haven't really played any that I've lost to. But I don't play anymore, so it don't matter. I'll show my deck list afterwards if you want. Unfortunate since I didn't draw anything for this, but I got this guy, so I don't know why you'd play it into my Frenzy Goblin. Could use some land badly right now. There we go. Perfect with my nice little wizard lightning, so he got it. He was able to get his Chandra out first, but I was able to get the boss out first. The war boss. The beats. Aw, and he got the shock for it. And then the chain wheeler. That's a rough. Oof. 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 No land. It's not what I want to see. The fact that he's got land and Chandra is pretty much going to win him this game, so. I guess this would be kind of a situation where I would like to see Chain Wheeler instead of War Boss. But as the breaks. I could do 2 damage to this, do 2 damage to me, then like, you know, funny stuff will happen. Don't really think it's matter. The fact that I still didn't draw a land, I don't think I can win this game. Let's see, I'd be at 11. Kills this guy, hits me down to 5. Yeah, it's pretty much game over. I'm just gonna scoop because like I can see the future and like the future's grim. Alright, just go on to the next game, see what happens. This is the one matchup where the war bosses come out. And what else is taken out? I think I take out. I'm gonna take out a steam and a pyromancer. Well, I mean the odds are that like from his Chandra or whatever, he's gonna draw a creature kill, so he's just gonna kill like whatever creature I play. I have to hit like myself for 2, or let him hit me for 7. So it's like it's just pretty much game over. The the basic theory I'm thinking of playing Warboss in the main is that like most players that like play mono red are just people that are like struggling to like play Magic, so they play the cheap deck that's really good because it's really good. It's not like it's bad or anything like that. And but they're not as seasoned as all the other players. All the good seasoned players like to play the control matchups. So I feel like against the mirror, I can just basically win by outplaying them. Well, it's not like every person that plays mono red is a bad player, but like there is a bunch of good players that like it and play it and continue to do very well with it. But I feel like there's like how easy and cheap it is to get mono red, that it's just like a point where a lot of just like random players are just gonna play it. Aw, man, that was rough. I mean, this game right now is like I'm drawing a fistful of lands this time. He's at 8, so he can't gain life. So like he's just pretty much like I gotta draw enough burn or whatever to get him. Attacking here seems very bad. It seems extremely bad actually, but he's probably gonna like let it the stage or something. But I'm fine putting him at 6. It's not like a big deal. Him being like a like 2 burn spells away, pretty good. Again, he's used Chandra before me, so that's rough. Now he's 1/3 burn spell away from dying, so like we can see how we do. He's still got to deal with my war boss or anything like that, which is pretty easy, where his hand's stacked and like of course he just drew Lightning Strike. Oh well, we just killed him with his own Lightning Strike. So that's the game. I mean, I don't really know what was in his hand, but like I feel like he was running away with that game, and all of a sudden I just like was able to get the burn in. Mono red versus mono red is always like kind of like a tight matchup. So like you have to be really key on like what you use your cards and when you play Chandra and everything like that. Like he was in a good position to play Chandra, but then like me drawing that Chain Wheeler with having the shock in my hand was just like really good. To me, I want to playtest to see if it's better to go first or second against mono red. That's very stupid. Just saying. Like this is the one thing you do not want to do is like you do not want to like attack with these two guys into my firebrand because like you gotta just take my firebrand out and me hit you for 1 point in like all reality, or just swing with this guy because like all I'm gonna do is block this guy and then sack to kill your firebrand. That's not gonna do anything, so your firebrand basically did nothing. He can play Chain Wheeler down, which he does, like, because like it's almost like some red players, they just drool over the fact that they can kill your fire. Have you seen a Pyromancer with it? So like he was drooling to do that. I don't know what's with this. It's not letting me do anything like that. But I think the exchange went pretty well for us. So he's got another Chain Wheeler. That's pretty good. Again, he's got Chandra again. He must be playing 4 of them in his main deck. That's all I could see is that he pretty much plays 4. It's a fine trade. It's a fine exchange. I don't really want him to have anything in play. Now he's got to worry about our Chain Wheeler. I mean, like, he got a land, so, like, you know, it's like whatever. We finally drew a land. It's the question of, like, do I want to Chain Wheeler into a light up stage, or do I want to just risk factor? I think I want to do the Chain Wheeler. Two lands, so, like, yikes. If he keeps getting super value off this while I'm just sitting here with my thumb up my butt, it's going to be really bad. Yeah, exactly what I was saying. This is like the one like downfall is like if you just draw a bunch of land. I mean, he's drawing a bunch of land, but he's drawing 2 cards a turn, so this is gonna be rough. I don't see this as a win, so I don't know how I'm gonna win, especially when I draw on yet another land. This is at 6, so we don't have to worry about it yet. We are at 2. He didn't even Chandra, so he's probably got the card in his hand. But we lost. Our first loss of the night. It's unfortunate, but, you know, Mono Red versus Mono Red's a tight matchup. He drew the Chandra. That's the biggest thing right there. Maybe I took one of my Chandras out. Maybe I should have just kept it in. But it's just playtesting to kind of see what's going on. I kind of wanted a loss because now I have like a video of me losing. So like the mirror match was the one I got. Hope you guys enjoyed the video.